Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi, WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast, we're glad you all could join us as well. When I say the name Rachael Macfarlane, probably a lot of things come to mind. She's a voice actor. She's also a best-selling author. And she's a recording artist. You guys have gotten to know her, of course, as Haley on the hit show American Dad. We're going to talk to Rachael not only about her amazing career, but also what it's been like for her to bring Haley to life, as well as to do all the things that find her joy. If you guys are not staying connected with Rachael, we'll let you guys know where to find her online as well. Rachael, thank you so much for the time. Really do appreciate it.
I am happy to be here, Cyrus. Nice to talk to you today.
Well, look, first of all, congratulations on this season of American Dad. I mean, this show has been one of those things I think that gets people laughing and talking. Rachael, what has that experience been like for you to be a part of this family of actors that helped to bring the show to life?
Been a remarkable 2 decades, almost 18 years of making this show. It's such a unique opportunity because most shows obviously don't go that long. So to grow with a cast the way that we have been able to has been really quite incredible. And you know, I'm active on social media, and to get feedback from our fans who let us know what the show means to us in terms of you know, one of the best comments that we get are when people say, you know, American Dad got me through a really tough time, or when I'm you know, in a bad mood, or if I just need to feel comforted or reassured, I just put these shows on and they just make me feel good. That's the best thing you can possibly hear, that we're actually, you know, helping people out and bringing some joy into people's lives with these shows that we love to make so much.
Yeah. And, Rachael, you've been able to do that in different aspects of your career. I mentioned some of the ways people have gotten to know you, whether it's the books or the music. What has that been like for you to be able to live daily and to do things that do bring you so much joy? I
feel incredibly privileged that this is, you know, what I get to do every day, do something that I really love. And, you know, the books are one of the most meaningful parts of my career, I think, because, you know, they were inspired by my own children. You know, both books, Eleanor Wyatt, Princess and Pirate, and Harrison Dwight, Ballerina and Knight, are about, you know, kids really being true to who they are, and they have a focus on, you know, gender neutrality in play, where, you know, there are no girl toys, there are no boy toys, there are just toys. And so letting children just explore and be who they are, regardless of, you know, sort of gender-specific toys and colors and things and costumes. And so that was really, really special and important to me and my husband, who's the illustrator, to put those books out there. And in terms of the music and singing that I've done, that's, you know, that's just truly where my passion is. So it's really fun to be able to sing on American Dad and, you know, on stage whenever I get the opportunity. So, yeah, I feel very lucky, Cyrus, to do what I do.
Yeah. You know, I heard you say when I was prepping for this segment, Rachael, heard you in an interview you did almost a decade ago, actually, you were talking about American Dad, but also talking about the music, and they were asking you about the experience of actually being in front of people rather than being able to voice characters like you do on American Dad. Is that something that has now feel more at home for you when you talk about being out front and being able to share your voice and your music that way?
You know, it's funny. It like so many people, it got sort of a stutter start, right? Because I was just starting to do some shows in Los Angeles when the pandemic hit. And so that sort of put a swift end to that. But, you know, I'm doing a convention in Rhode Island at the beginning of November, which I'm really excited about to, you know, again, be able to get out and meet our fans in person and, you know, be able to thank them personally because they're, you know, the reason that we're still on the air. and just to interact with people. And I'm hopeful that I will be on stage again soon. Now that things are looking better. So yes, that is something that I want to get back to for sure.
Yeah. Talking about your character with American Dad that you're able to voice with Haley, there's been, such an interesting, I think, exchange with the different characters. But what has that been like for you to be able to live with this character and to see how Haley has evolved?
Yeah, she started off, the template for American Dad, as a lot of people know, was All in the Family, right? It was Stan is sort of the Archie Bunker, and Francine is Edith, and Haley was the Rob Reiner character, who was sort of railing against her, conservative father. And so those were the roots of the show that came out of the George W. Bush administration, which, obviously we're talking, upwards of 20 years ago. So the show has evolved so much. It has become much less of a sort of politically driven show, and now it's more of a family sitcom. Our episodes are about the personal dynamic between the characters, and every once in a while we still we'll do a little bit of a nod to our roots, but I think when you do 300, 400 plus episodes of a show, the writers really have to get creative. And luckily, we have characters like Roger who, really open possibilities, just there's a lot you can do with Roger as a character, and he can drive a lot of interesting plots. So it's been really amazing to be part of, creatively, a show that's gone on this long.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to much more, not only from American Dad, but also from you as well, Rachel. Really do appreciate this time. Again, everyone, Rachael Macfarlane has been our guest. You guys can find her all over the place, but, of course, when it comes to American Dad, new episodes air on Mondays on TBS, so make sure you guys do check your local listings for that. Rachel, as you mentioned, you're on social. Where's the best place for our audience to stay connected with you?
Instagram is my favorite platform, and I am at Girl Macfarlane. So, yes, everybody can join me there and see what I'm up to.
All right. Rachel, again, congratulations to you, and thank you again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Cyrus. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.